Listen, before you watch this video, I need you to like and subscribe, man. The goal is to get as many college coaches to this platform as possible to get these kids scholarships. So in order to do that, I need you to like and subscribe to this video and even share it.
Hold up. Oh, snap. But there we go. Listen, y'all. Listen. We is in Crowley High School right now, man. Crowley High School. They just had their shootout a couple weeks ago, man. Had a bunch of heavy hitters in here, man. Good showing, man. We gonna talk about really getting the exposure over here on the west side of the Metroplex, man. Like really showing a light. Like it's talent over here. People need to get over here. Evaluators need to get over here. Cameraman need to get over here. At the end of the day, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a big advocate on everybody. I feel like it's certain places that we go in the Metroplex that don't get touched, that don't get spoke a lot about. Coach James, I've been rocking with you since you've been at ODY. You've been kind of making a name for yourself, your teams, every team that you pretty much had been successful for the most part. Probably not a state championship successful, but y'all have just been successful, you know what I'm saying, as a standpoint of making it deep in the playoff, making a deep playoff run. So yeah, we got the coaches on here, and we gonna really talk about it. We gonna talk about it. First question we gonna talk about is, man, hold on, very quick. There we go. So we got Coach James. You've been in the game, coaching game, 17 years of experience, including 14 at ODY and 3 at Crowley. How do you compare each group that you kind of coached in the past?
Now, every year is different. Yeah, every year is different. Every team is different. Every season is different. In the 17 years, it hadn't been anything that's been the same. You got some similarities in terms of types of players and the way that they play and the styles of teams and whatever. But you know, every year is different, and there's no different than this year. You know, we got a good team this year, but you know, it's different challenges that's presented so far up to this point this season.
What has been like the biggest challenge between this group and the groups you coached in the past?
What's the biggest challenge?
Yeah.
Well, we're dealing with that high school portal. You know, losing kids and kids getting picked at and pulled at. So that's one of the biggest things so far this year. But other than that, you know, just getting that chemistry and trying to figure out how the team is going to be successful, because you come out of TABC feeling a certain kind of way and looking at it one way, and then you make some changes are made. And so now you're getting into the school year, and now you're trying to figure out, you know, all right, you know, this piece is gone or this piece is here, and this piece, you know, different pieces are interchanging. So you're just trying to use those first few weeks to try to figure out, you know, what's going to be what and what's going to be successful.
Got you.
And then using, using that all the foul leads and the shootouts to try to figure that out. So that's the biggest challenge this year, just not knowing and then coming in and trying to figure out, you know, on the fly.
Got you. This your third year being here at Crowley. You talked about the being picked at, like a lot of outer skirts, suburb type cities get picked on or picked apart in a sense just for their talent. Like, how do you deal with that, and how do you keep your team together?
Man, I mean, it's part of it, man. You gotta adjust. It's part of it. You know what I mean? Guys, if guys and parents, if they feel like they have opportunity that's better for them moving forward, they're gonna take it, you know, every single time. You know what I mean? Especially in today's era with NIL, you know what I mean, and the transfer portal, and you know, you got marketing and social media and agents, and it's, you know, it's a whole big old ordeal. And you know, you just try to do the best you can with the guys that you have in your program and try to put the best product on the floor.
Got you. With multiple coaches, you got Coach Wright. Who's Coach Wright? Coach Wright, Coach Shaw, and Coach Durley. Got you. You got 4 coaches. You say you missing one. Multiple coaches. That's a lot of coaches in my eyes, especially for high school. How do you kind of pass out the responsibilities, or do you kind of let them kind of take on, hey, I'm good at this, as far as like the development process or out of school type activities or whatever, just to kind of keep the team bonding together or just developing throughout the school year?
Well, each individual coach we got on our staff has different strong points. The good thing about our staff, everybody played at a high level. You know, from Coach Shaw, you know, making to the Elite Eight at Kent State, taking his team to the Elite Eight at Kent State back in the day, to Coach Durley winning the NIT National Championship at Wichita State, to Coach Wright, who was the top 100 kid coming out of high school and had a journey in college and is coached at the collegiate level, to Coach Rab, who's not here, who's won, you know, multiple, I think, conference championships at Midwestern and played overseas for an extended period of time. So we got a lot of experience, a lot of wealth of experience. So I'm really good at stepping back and allowing guys to step in and fill whatever void is needed. And, you know, it could be somebody different every single day. And I got a good feel for it. You know, once that staff chemistry is put together, we got a pretty good chemistry as a staff. I got a good feel for allowing guys to step in when it's their turn, to step in and do this and do that. I allow everybody to put in whatever suggestions that they have. Ultimately, I know it all ends on me with me making a decision. But I feel like I'm really good at allowing everybody to input what they need to input. And I wouldn't hire them if I didn't respect, you know, their opinions and their IQ for the game of basketball. So it's easy for me.
Got you. I want to talk about, like, you a culture builder. Like, you know how to build a culture. At the end of the day, like, you did it at ODY and you're doing it here. Like, I didn't hear about Crowley until you got here and you started making some noise, making some changes. Just talk about the importance of knowing how to build a culture, especially like in the culture that we in today. It's hard to keep kids.
Yeah. Well, culture, man. Again, it's a cliche word. Culture is a cliche word, but man, I just take all my experiences as a kid growing up, playing, being around my pops when he had them Dallas Carter teams in the mid-90s, to playing in college, to being around high-level basketball. I just take all those experiences and I put it together and I try to mold it into my own. And I be myself, man. I don't act like anybody else. You know what I mean? I'm genuine to who I am, and I believe in what I believe in. So I'm a big believer in, you know, being where your feet is at. You know what I mean? A lot of people wouldn't have took that ODY job. They would have took it and looked at it as a stepping stone job. But, man, for me, I'm trying to make that thing one of the top, you know, schools in the country, top public school programs in the country. And I'm no different from me going from there and coming to here. And, you know, I'm blessed to have that time that I had at ODY. It allowed me to grow as a young coach without pressure to win. And I was able to figure it out, you know, make some mistakes, bump my head. But ultimately, we had a lot of success. So coming over here, I feel like this is a much better opportunity to be a national type public school type program, because you got better resources, you got a bigger pool of talent.
Right.
You know, you got facilities blowing up, you got houses popping up all over the place. So I just looked at it, you know, as the makings of what I really want to do. I want to be one of the top public school programs in the country.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to second what Coach was saying, because even though he's being humble about it, he brought a lot of energy over here to Crowley. Crowley had been kind of dead for a long while. The reason why I know, because we had been around and seeing everything that was going here. And when he came, he brought a whole bunch of like tremendous amount of energy and like new creativity to what we're doing over here. Like even the way we dress, the way we move, the way the more we move with our team, the tournaments that we get in, all the different things because of the relationships that he has with people. We've been able to broker all the relationships that we have with different coaches, we talking whether it be college coaches or local coaches here, and we can get into different tournaments that most people won't have access to, and that's just the truth. And you don't do that if you don't have the relationships and you don't have that long tenured time in basketball, because people who just been in basketball for a long time as well and know a lot of people, and I appreciate that. Also, they knew that Crowley knew that we were growing, and like with the bond that we got and where they adding all these things to the facilities and all, like everybody knows what's happening over here at Crowley, and they put a good man in front of it so that they could have a face for this program that's going to continue to grow it. And of course, he made a juggernaut of a staff that he put with it, in my estimation.
Right,
for myself too, and my boys as well. I said, but it's not something that we just say. No matter where we are in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, even all over Texas, when they see us all together, they're like, how'd y'all get all of y'all together? But that's literally the same thing that they said at Duncanville, at Oak Cliff Faith Family, and all of our friends that coach at these other different places that we come from as well. So I'm proud to say the movement that we're making here, it probably never would have been made in the last few years without him coming aboard, and the way that we all collab to make it happen for us too.
Gotcha. So, what have y'all emphasized the most in the offseason to kind of close that gap with the top teams in regions, in Region 1 or just in the state in general?
Repeat the question again. I'm sorry to hear it.
What have y'all emphasized the most in the offseason to kind of close that gap with as far as like talent and top teams in the region?
Just playing together every day. Really liking each other as far as the players are concerned. With the coaches, is making sure that we're holding them accountable every single day, and just giving them the freedom to play basketball and not be robots. Because at the end of the day, if you can scout, plays, it's hard to scout players. You can scout their tendencies, but when it comes to guys actually playing the game and knowing how to play the game, it's a hard time to scout. So really just allowing those guys to be themselves and not putting too much pressure on them to try to perform.
Got you. The program has had, so the records that you put on there, was that from the OD Ride records as well, or was that from all the Crowley Day stuff?
So you mean like the top years that I had?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 3 of them are OD Wide, and then last year was I think 23-12 last year.
Got you. So 23-12, your third year. Kind of talk about.
In the second year.
That was
in year 2.
This is your third year.
This is third year, yeah. This is
yeah.
Third. Yeah.
So to kind of make that drastic change, I would say that's a drastic change, to be honest. Like especially in the coaching world, basketball, just the way the game is played. In 2 years, being able to kind of make a household name. Like, how was you able to kind of get the kids, because you came into a group of kids that probably you didn't have. Like it was some kids that was already here in the system. So how did you get them to kind of buy in?
Taking the same recipe that I did at ODY, just bringing it over here. It starts with work, you know what I mean? Getting in and figure out who's going to buy into what we're selling and who's going to come to work every single day. Increasing the amount of work. Now, Coach Collier was here before us, before myself, and I just came in and built off of what he had already established and put together. And it really was easy, just coming in and bringing new energy to the deal. I think we flipped the energy and the culture in year 1, even though it didn't reflect on the record.
Okay.
The feeling was different. Like you said, more cameras coming to the gym, more presence social media wise, more advertisement, and you can just kind of feel it and kind of see it happening. And when I really felt like that was the case, was that last game when we played at North Crowley. Even though we didn't win the game,
right?
We had the kid Jamari and Harbor J Money had 48, and it was a loud 48, and the gym was rocking. You know what I mean? The gym was rocking, and North Crowley being a historical good program that they are, they don't lose very many games in that gym. For him to do what he did in that gym,
right?
It kind of was a good momentum builder for us going into the offseason. And we ended up getting a few kids back that were supposed to come here in the twins and the Briggs twins and then Cam McGivery. They were originally supposed to come here out of middle school because they went to the feeder middle school they came here. So they ended up coming back. And that just kind of, who all we had returning and them coming in, it just kind of elevated us into having a year that we had last year.
Gotcha.
And, so we looking to build off that.
Okay.
Third year.
Gotcha. So how far did y'all make it last year?
Sweet 16.
Sweet 16.
Yeah.
In 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. So, kind of piggybacking off that, how do you keep players mentally locked in and emotionally locked in as far as like navigating throughout the season? Like, how do you able? Because 6A basketball is, it's pretty tough. So, how do you keep your kids locked in throughout the whole season?
It's an everyday thing, man. It's just communication and like I said, it's an everyday thing, but it's big on communication. We're trying to get them to buy in on what we're selling, and with the staff we have, it's a little easier because like the chemistry that we have, we piggyback off each other, and like he said, we feel the hole. Like when it's a hole here, one of us can easily fill that hole, whether with experience, whether with life lessons. But I mean, it's just I don't know how many years it is that we got of experience of basketball.
Right.
I want to say it got to be well over 100. Like, you know what I'm saying? So with that experience, man, it's like there's no lessons that we haven't seen or we haven't witnessed that we can relate to the kids. And we very relatable, man. We got high level minds, and we just been around the game. We've been around high level coaches all our life. So yeah, man, it's an everyday grind. It's an everyday communication deal that we try to get these kids to buy into.
Got you. So you mentioned communication quite a few times. Kind of talk about the communication barrier between the youth nowadays and kind of when you was growing up, and it seemed like you on the younger end, you one of the youngest ones on the staff. How do you communicate, and then like how do y'all communicate being the older generation? Like how do y'all communicate saying, like a lot of people saying, this generation soft, we don't know how to communicate with them, we can't really talk to them a certain way. Like how do y'all do that and still be able to be successful? Like what do y'all have to change and adapt?
Just building the chemistry, trying to learn the kids, build a relationship with them first, so where we can attack what they like, we can see what they like, and we can go at it from there, man. I mean, like I said, we got inner city coaches that grew up in the inner city. We got coaches from the country. I'm from the country myself.
Okay.
So the culture shock of going to college and figuring it out, we know how to relate. You know what I'm saying? That culture shock. But with these kids today, man, it's just about building their relationship.
Gotcha.
One thing I can even speak on, the coaches that I'm looking at right now, what they do really well is communicate with these kids privately as well. I know it's something that I work on as well, but one of the biggest things that makes me enjoy being on the staff is the fact that we communicate with kids in a way that they probably wouldn't be able to have anywhere else. I normally don't speak on race or culture and stuff like that, but sometimes it's important that you have kids that you're coaching kids and they see representation that looks like you sometimes as well. And I think they relate to us a lot. They know we've been through some of the things that they struggle with as well. So that's kind of a cool thing that we can all speak to the things that they're going through as well. I know for a fact that we have kids that struggle at home. We have some kids that have dealt with homelessness even. We've had kids that have dealt with all kinds of problems that you wouldn't even want to imagine.
Right.
And guess what? We're the coaches. But as the coach, with a dad, with their uncle, grandfather, sometimes you're the teacher, sometimes you're the principal yourself, because you have to make a decision on them even before it gets to the school. And then sometimes you're trying to save them from a situation that they might be in. And that just, you're going to get a different bag each year. You're going to get a different bag which part of the season that you're in. But it's also what keeps us coming back to doing this coaching thing too. Like, at the end of the day, it's not all the time just the wins and losses that we do love to go get.
Right.
But the impact that we have in some of the kids' lives that we have, like, that matters. That matters. I remember the first year that Coach came, he did a survey of our team. We had 3 full-time basketball players that played like AAU basketball. It was like 3, maybe 4. And we talk about, when I say outside of school, we talk about one of them, like they counted YMCA or something like that as one of the, I'm not even joking. And the first thing he did was have a call meeting with parents and say, hey, look, they got to be more involved in basketball if y'all talking about taking this thing seriously and taking it to the next level. Because some of them never realized that they had the opportunity that they could go and really play at the next level. We don't care what the next level is. I don't care if it's JUCO, Division III, Division II, Division I, and AI, whatever it may be. But they didn't even see that for themselves. So us coming and really having this conversation with them about what they could see in the future, he had to speak a lot of that into them. I had to speak a lot into them. I know they had to speak a lot of that into them. And even now, we have kids who are like, wait, are you saying I know I'm good when I'm here practicing with y'all, but we're like, no. We take on the top teams in the country, top teams in the state, and we go at them head on. And sometimes with kids who never even had any experience at all, and we don't bat our lid at going for it, because one thing they're gonna have is dog training here. And if you ever know about dog pound training, it's like we put them all in there and we say like we're not coming up for air until we get through with the fight of whatever we're trying to go do. I appreciate these kids for even battling with us. You know what I mean? Because they may not have known that before that, but now we expose them to that.
Gotcha.
Not to overexceed my time, but you spoke on communication with the kids. You said this culture right now sometimes can be seen as soft. One thing that we do really good is we have honest conversations with them, and we allow them to have honest conversations with themselves, with us present. So, I'm giving out some games. So if anybody want to pay us for this game to help your team, man, send that cash app to Crowley High School Basketball, whatever it is. But no, seriously, I learned a few years back from some really good coaches that sometimes you just have to have real honest conversations in a circle. Like, you got to communicate. So if you're frustrated with somebody that's doing something that you don't like, and it's a teammate, he's done a really good job of helping them control the narrative and have conversations in a controlled setting. So to speak on your comment on that, we try to do a really good job with that.
Yeah, and I think that's real good. I think at the end of the day, like, I've never had a kid disrespect me or get loud with me. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm gonna tell them like, yo, this is what you need to work on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just even from an evaluator or like an exposure standpoint, like, bro, like, you good, but like, you probably can work on this. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they be like, all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, something they don't want to hear, but I think it's the way that it comes off sometimes. Like, and I think that's how we was as kids too. Like, we don't necessarily want nobody hounding on about it. We want somebody to get on to us. But at the end of the day, I think like knowing how to communicate, I think is and I think these kids are way more intelligent than we were growing up, just because of the technology and stuff like that. Like, so I don't necessarily agree like they're solid. I just think
I don't want to cut y'all. I do want to piggyback on, man. It's a hidden fact for these kids to get them to listen. They got to understand that we had their best interest and we got their back. Right, wrong, or indifferent, man. They understand that we here for them. Like, and that love aspect, some of them don't receive that a lot. So to know that we care and bring that love into their life, showing like, man, it's okay to have these type of emotions and express them. And it's real big for these children to realize that, because it's a funny world, man, with that social media.
Got you. The team went 8-4 in district play, finished third. What adjustments are y'all looking to make to move up higher in the standings this season?
So the thing about last year, that was our first year in that actual playing district.
Gotcha.
We came into the second year of a different playing district. So having went through a year of being in that playing district, you get to see the style of play. You see the coaches and how they coach. I don't think we had any coaching changes in the district. I think everybody returned.
Got you.
So coming into year two, you kind of have a little bit more familiarity with what it's like to go play at a Lake Ridge on a Friday night, or a Mansfield on a Tuesday night, or a Boswell, on a Friday night, things of that nature. So taking that experience and then taking our years of experience, putting it together in preparation, and putting it together to see if we can improve upon the district record that we had last year.
Got you. Speaking of like matchups and games, what matchup game you kind of looking forward to that you kind of look forward to since you've been here, like in your third year?
Well, obviously, the one that everybody circles on the calendar is the rivalry game, North Crowley versus Crowley. I mean, every year it's going to be packed, both games, whether we at their place or they're at our place. Obviously, we're not in our arena yet, so we'll be playing our game at Wilkerson Grounds, our home game, just like we did last year. And so that's one that everybody kind of looks at. Just the district as a whole is a tough district. I call that thing the Big East, man, of 6A basketball. Because last year I think we had at one point 4 teams in the top 25. Yeah, and so it's competitive.
Okay.
Really competitive from top to bottom. So looking at that, and then I'm a big believer, man. I come from that Tom Izzo school of scheduling, non-district. Man, we're gonna play anybody, anywhere, anytime. It don't matter who it is.
Gotcha.
We're gonna play because we're trying to see where we are and how we measure up. And so I'm looking forward to the schedule. This might be probably the toughest non-district schedule that I've made, or maybe it's the second toughest non-district schedule I've made in my 14 or 12 years of being a head coach. So I'm looking forward to that because that's going to sharpen us up and prepare us for that tough district slate.
Gotcha. Go ahead.
And that's another thing. I love that my coach is willing to put his record on the line, because most people pad their record and have an incredible record every year.
Yeah.
But people don't really realize that we're battle tested and we have a lot of experience by the time we're going into playoffs and through district and all that as well. And I appreciate that, because to have kids put belief into themselves and into the staff and into their teammates, they have to have experienced some things, and that's exactly what they're gonna do. By the time they're done, we would have played everybody. I mean, even just for our offseason, we already played 5 of the top teams in the state, in the country,
right?
Whatever it is. I mean, everybody knows that Texas 6A basketball is the best. It's like, if not the best in the country, it's like one of the top 5 best in the country for sure.
Right.
And especially the diaspora region of that, to be specific, you know. So like, our kids are always gonna be battle tested. I think everybody knows that we have something brewing over here. The energy is different. Like, it's a whole lot of energy over here. And I tell you, and we're doing this with not like the tallest, longest, or most super athletic kids. Like, most of our kids average about maybe like 5'11", 6 foot, 6'1" maybe. And like, but they still gonna go at you as if they 6'7", you know.
Gotcha.
And that's what we appreciate about our kids and what we're brewing over here as well.
Gotcha. Last question for the coaches. The Eagles, y'all had big success at home, 9-2 last year at the crib. How important is it to kind of protect home court and bring that energy? Like, bring that energy and really have the crowd kind of behind you, the community behind you, when y'all playing here at the house.
Oh man, it's extremely important to have a home court advantage. You know, coming from the ODY, we didn't have an actual home court because we played most of our games at a central site.
Gotcha.
So coming to have a true home gym, you know, you get to realize how much of a difference that makes when you're bringing in, you know, high quality caliber opponents. So we do a pretty good job of attracting crowds coming in. We have a lot of support. And last year, it just kind of, you know, built off of that first year, bringing it to last year, just kind of infused and helped us out a lot, tremendously. And then coming into this year, we're playing our games where we in the small gym, but in that main gym over there,
right,
here in the freshman campus, it's going to be an even more crazier environment.
Right.
Because we're going from a bigger high school type gym to now more traditional, smaller type, old school, EISD type, pack-in type gym.
Right.
And when I say, you know, I think the capacity might be 1,028. You know, you get 800 people in that thing. You ain't even got to be in capacity. You get 800 people in that thing. They right on top of you. You can feel the intensity. You can cut through that tension when you walk through it. And that's going to be tough for teams to play against.
Right.
Coming here. You know what I mean? And I'm a big believer, and I'll pass it off to my coaches. They got to piggyback, but I'm a big believer, man. If you can make it in gyms like that, you can make it when you get down to San Antonio.
That's a fact.
I don't know, but if you fold when you're playing a gym like that, then you probably don't have a good chance of making it to playing in Alamo. So
I agree.
I'm excited to have that environment this year.
I agree.
And And home court advantage is really important. I mean, that 6 man, you might win a game or two just off the energy alone. I won't say where it was, but I remember playing last year at a game, and the student section was literally on the court. And, you know, when you miss a free throw and they say the little chant, man, and they said it, man, when the guy missed a free throw, and I think we missed about 10 free throws after that. So that home court advantage is real key because it allows you to possibly win a game or two, you know, sway some decisions here or there. And, you know, where the kids are rowdy and they got their shirt off and they got their chest painted or hair painted and holding up signs, man, that stuff is a true testament about, you know, what a school culture is about. I'm looking forward to it. This is my first year, and I'm really looking forward to it. I saw a few games last year being an opponent, but I'm really looking forward to seeing how the home court advantage plays well for us this year.
Gotcha. Anybody else before we get up? All right, man. Appreciate y'all coaches, man. Appreciate y'all coaches. Appreciate y'all time. Know y'all got something really brewing. Year 3, man. Feel like you're going to make some noise. Sweet 16 on year 2? Like we trying to take a trip to SA. That's the only mission right now. That's the only mission. But appreciate y'all time, man. We gonna get these boys up here. Let them talk it out. Yes, sir. Listen, man. Listen. The Crowley Eagle coaching staff ain't running from nobody. So if you want to line it up. Line it up. Let me see. I don't know which players. I need. It's about to get the players up here real quick. But yeah, man. Hey, man, can I get some likes? It's 5 people in here. Let me get some likes real quick. Y'all know the most important thing to do when you pop up on these videos is like the video. Like the video and subscribe to the channel, man. We trying to get to 2,500 subscribers by the end of the month. I know y'all can help me do that. But yeah, in the meantime, can you like the video? And we is going to wait on these players. Give me just a minute. Anyways, they all taking pictures right now. I'm waiting on them, waiting on the players. They should be smooth grooving. But yeah, man, this is the first boys press conference, man. Who should we do next? Let me know who should we do next. I'm gonna reach out to the coaches, man. Let me know who we should do next. Gonna try to do these throughout the season, maybe, or maybe before the season. I know when the season get here, it's gonna be kind of hectic. But yeah, man, who should I do, man? Comment. Who should I do, man? We got 7 people here. Let me get 5 likes, man. Let me get 5 likes while I wait on these players. I'm gonna wait on these players real quick. And yeah, man. Let's see who we got. Who we waiting on? Hey, all over there. All the players that I need is all over there. Ain't this something, boy? But yeah, who should I do next? Let me know, man, while I wait on these players. We got Jeremiah, 3rd kill, Jalen, Germany, Kingston, Colin King, and Victor James. That's who we got up next for the Crowley Eagles. Waiting on them real quick. How y'all day going, first of all? How y'all day going? How y'all doing? There go 2 likes in the building. Come on now. Come on, man. We doing stuff different. Crowley, man. Crowley gonna make some noise this year, man. Let me try to get these chilling over here, man, real quick. Let me go see what they doing. I'll be right back, y'all. In the meantime, check out one of these commercials.
Stress right. I know you stress because you keep posting about your stressing. My kid can't get seen. It's too many politics. Listen, IMCOMING University destroys the politics. Do you want your baby to get to school? Information is in the description. 1,000 coaches across all platforms. You see what we talking about in these screenshots here. Stop stressing. We gonna take the stress off of you. We gonna edit, we gonna post. All you gotta do is sit back and relax. And your kid will be just fine as long as they put in the work. IMCOMING University.
There we go now. Who we missing? Colin. You Victor, right? Oh, okay. All right, we got the boys up here, man. We got the Crowley Eagles up here, man. Come fly with us. Come fly with us. Yo, man, come fly with us. You feel me? We got 8 people in this thing, man. Y'all better 9. Y'all keep going up. Keep going up, keep sharing, keep liking, keep subscribing. You feel me? We got the boys in here. We gonna go ahead and all right, bet. He could just come in and sit in with when we about to get started. Go ahead and get started. Let's get these athletes in here, man. Let's get these athletes in here so y'all can see these athletes, the young boys. Man, we got Jeremiah, number 13, 21, Jalen, number 12, Kingston, and number 24, like Kobe. Yeah, Victor. All right. So how y'all doing, man? It's media day. Yeah. All right, let's get to it, man. Team success. First of all, come fly with us. Talk about the slogan for the year. Like what that mean to y'all.
I say come fly with us. I feel like that's a new thing. Like this is new kind of a new chapter of the team, newer team. So
I feel like it mean like come put in that work with us, We out here grinding every day, grinding to, kill everybody we face. So when you say come fly with us, that's me come out here to come kill. It's nothing we take lightly, for sure.
Got you.
come fly with us, man. So basically means just come tap in with us, come to our game, come support us. We flying, man. That means we're going up from here. That's really it.
I think come fly with us mean just win. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's really it.
Oh man, hey man, y'all gotta get used to the camera, man. Gotta get used to that camera, man. Listen, Jalen, University of Denver University. Kind of talk about it, bro. Like, really, since a childhood dream, it's everybody's goal to play D1. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you took a different route than a lot of kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? Moving, coming back. Like, kind of talk about your process and how you made the decision to go to Denver.
Going to Division I was always my dream, and for this to happen is definitely a blessing. So I feel like the choice of Denver, man, it was right from the jump. Right when I went on the visit, Coach Berg and the rest of the coaching staff, all of them were just like, man, you come here, earn your keep. And like it kind of just was like a winning atmosphere, high energy, everything they did. Like the guys were just, man, they were great people. Like right when I got to the campus, like they all had great character, great hospitality, and I thought it was the best fit for me. My family thought the same.
Got you. So how are you kind of preparing, like using this year to kind of prepare yourself for college?
To be honest, man, just everything I did, like just take a level up. So like just with the workouts, just going a level higher, like doing a little bit more than I'm used to. especially like conditioning or getting in shape. I'll say like just the weight room, just the full-on whole IQ of the game, different reads. So just watching more of college basketball than NBA, cause kind of like the way it translate, and really just taking everything to another standard and level. So that's really pretty much it.
Got you. You're 2026, man. You're a senior.
Yes, sir.
Can I talk about the leadership? What the team is expecting, what the coaches expecting from you?
Time flies for sure. Man, just pretty much like just I know people say like leadership, like you got to have a voice and stuff, which is important, but like it's really just like doing it, like showing and like lead by example. Just trying to be first in everything, trying to be first in every line drill, like first in we work out, like just overall being first for real. So
got you. Yeah. Kingston.
Yes, sir.
Kingston. You a 2-time champion.
Yes, sir. 2-time champion.
And where? Yeah.
I went to Faith Family.
Oh, so you don't play with some dogs. You know what it's like to play with competition every day. Kind of talk about your experience and the experience that you kind of bring into this culture.
Yeah. I feel like I definitely bring a lot to this team. Definitely can be an open hand. Everybody can learn things from me since I do have some championships under my belt. Not a lot of people do. So they can definitely learn from me, and I can bring my winning coach over here and just make this team better, lead the team.
Got you. So kind of talk about what it took to kind of win those championships. And then I guess like those little characteristics, what are you planning on using? What characteristics are you planning on using with this team?
To win them championships, I feel like it just took a lot of work, a lot of grinding, a lot of keying in on details, doing things the right way, being disciplined. That's how you win basketball games.
Got you. So you another 2026 as well.
Yes, sir.
Last ride. Committed anywhere?
No, sir.
Not yet. Okay, not yet. We gonna say not yet.
Trying to figure out.
Yeah. Just kind of talk about that process going into the season, knowing you don't have like a home yet, but like that's also ideal. But also you trying to keep your focus on the school ball as well, the team.
I feel like it's definitely always the main goal to get to whatever your goal is. So definitely keeping that the main goal, but definitely the team is definitely important.
Got you. Oh snap! Hold on. Here we go. All right, Jeremiah.
Yes, sir.
As a returning varsity player, what part of your game do you feel like you improved on the most during this offseason?
I feel like I improved on my defense because like last year, a couple years, I ain't played defense for real. So like I really been improving my defense like for real.
At least you're honest though. So you do got an older brother, man. An older brother that you kind of the footsteps was kind of paid for you a little bit. So kind of like, how do you take following his footsteps and kind of making them a little bit better?
Yeah, I learned a lot from my brother. So he really taught me everything. So I'm just trying to go D1 too. So yeah.
Got you. So what do you feel like your role is more so this year than last year?
I feel like my role on this team really to score. Like when I get the ball, be able to score, be like one of the best defenders on the team. I'm trying to. Yeah.
Got you. So how do you you were a class of what?
27.
27. So you're a junior.
Yeah.
Talk about embracing a defensive role. You know what I'm saying? Like when everybody want to score the ball, like how do you embrace it and kind of make it look good?
Yeah, like really, like when they let me, I be wanting to guard the best player. Like damn.
That's a good thing though, to fight over who want to guard the best player. That's a good thing to have on the team for sure. What are you looking forward to this year?
Winning the championship, first one.
Yeah. Is that the main goal for everybody for the month? Yeah. Got you. Victor. Listen, you what class?
2026 senior.
2026 senior. Senior year, man.
Last ride.
Last
All in.
ride.
All in or nothing.
You been here all 4 years?
Nah, I was here my first 2 years. And I transferred to Centennial, and I found my way back home. So, you know, I was here for a little bit, and I came back.
So kind of talk about your first 2 years here compared to this year. Like, what's different?
My first 2 years, I would say, they was good. Those were more my developmental years, you know, just working on my game, because I started playing basketball maybe, I'm going to say, like, towards the end of my 8th grade year. I played 8th grade year.
Mm-hmm.
So going into my freshman year, my sophomore year, it was just more so developing my skills and just growing as an individual player and trying to figure out what my game is. But now my role is more like energy leader type, scoring type, you know, just bringing the energy for my team. Yes, sir. So now that I'm still developing as a player, of course, but definitely now my role is definitely way higher than when I first came in.
Got you.
Yes, sir.
Got you. So do you feel like your love for the game is a little bit stronger than what it was? Because you kind of started a little bit late?
Definitely. I feel like the more you get better, it's like the more you fall in love with the game, because, you know, you see that progress and make you want to keep going.
Mm-hmm.
100%.
Got you. Oh, what's the one thing that this is kind of for everybody before I get to Colin. What is one thing that y'all feel like y'all doing at Crowley that's not been done before? Like following the lead behind Coach James and the coaching staff.
Just having that, everybody don't got that dog mentality to just go hard every day, and I feel like that's what we trying to create and what we're building here. Like just going hard every day, like no off days. Just a continuous grind, trying to make each other better, just build ourselves and the team.
Got you.
You said the question again, my phone.
Yeah, what is y'all kind of doing as a culture? Like players, like all y'all 26s. You know what I'm saying? 26s. Just kind of talk about like wanting to leave a staple behind what Coach James is building.
I feel like, the senior guys, we definitely trying to leave a big staple behind this year. Definitely trying to do something that ain't never been done before with Coach James. And, that's really it for me.
Got you.
Man, the new culture here. It's a new culture. It's a new feel on everything. Everybody embraces each other. I feel like in the past, I don't really know that too much, but like from the outside looking in, it would look just like it was kind of everybody for themselves. And I feel like now everybody embraces each other, and just kind of it's a set standard in the culture thing here. So that's what I said.
Hold that mic one time. I got one more question for you. You've been playing for James since he was at
Wyatt.
At Wyatt.
Yes, sir.
Why following him?
Coach James is one of the best coaches to do it, man. His qualities, his play style is just something I've always looked up to and want to play for. So he's definitely like the dream guy to play for.
Got you.
Also, I moved to Crowley, so.
I just feel like we all dogs and like we all want to win for real. Like,
okay. Colin.
You say the question?
Oh, you got some different questions, my boy. You got some different questions. You've been mentioned as an upcoming player. What do you want to prove this year with more minutes and more responsibility?
I feel like
you've been mentioned as an upcoming player, key player. What do you want to prove this year with more minutes and more responsibility?
I'm one of the best players in 2029 class, and I'm one of the best team players.
Got you. 2029, man. 2029, that means you're a freshman. You're a freshman, man. Everybody don't get to say. I say it all the time. Everyone at press conference I done did so far, like everybody don't get to say they was on varsity as a freshman. Kind of talk about that privilege and what that really means to you?
Means a lot. I just gotta work and get better every day.
Got you. What is one thing that you kind of look up to these seniors as? Like, what do you take for them to kind of apply each year? Because one day you're gonna be in their shoes.
They good leaders. Trying to get better as a leader every day.
All right. Got you. Give me just a minute. All right. So this is for everybody. So we kind of talked about to come fly with us. What is one thing that you kind of wanna? As the season approaches, what is one thing that you kind of want the city to kind of know about Crowley?
I don't like really how people be like they portray Crowley. Every time they say Crowley, they you tell somebody you go to Crowley, they be like, no Crowley, nah. Like Crowley, like this is the Crowley. Like we were made first, and I feel like we just got a lot to prove, like really to ourselves for real, because like it's only gonna start like if we go. So I think like the city just gonna have to just after we do what we do, they're gonna have to just respect us. And when you tell people you go to Crowley, they be like, oh, Eagles instead of Panthers. Like, so that's pretty much it for real.
Like, he answered the spot right on, but I definitely say to just put the whole team name out there for real. That's really what it's about, getting everybody's name out there. That's what I feel like.
Gotcha.
Yeah, 100%. Getting everybody's name out there, getting that respect for Crowley, like he's saying. When I say, like I done got around, people done say, I say Crowley. First thing they say, North Crowley. So it's just getting that respect for Crowley. So when you hear Crowley, you really think of Crowley.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I just feel like what they said, like this year, I feel like we coming different. We're gonna be on everybody's radars. We just coming different, bro.
Oh my God. Yo. What is something that you kind of want to let the city know about Crowley before the season gets started?
We're trying to win state. Trying to get better and win state.
Got you. Man, appreciate y'all time, man. Hey, man, Crowley got some good things. The energy is good, bro. Coach James is a good dude, good coach. Y'all got a good leader. You know what I'm saying? As long as y'all do follow his footsteps, man, y'all gonna be good. Y'all gonna be straight. Hey, man, what they say? Come fly with us, man. C Block. Hey, hold on, man. Hold on. But yeah, man, till next time, we is out, big guy. Peace.